relationship, you're going to have a lot of compromise, a lot of understanding of each other's emotions, and just the ability to resolve problems effectively, um, because there's this emotional maturity here. So perhaps your person, the person you're going to be in a relationship with, is going to be bringing these qualities into the relationship. Like they could have this very tempered, calm, peaceful energy, very emotionally mature. Maybe they've gone through a lot of healing, or this is just like the nature of your relationship. So Sagittarius is a very significant energy here for your next relationship. So this also is giving me a vibe that maybe you're going to meet this person traveling, or maybe this person really likes to travel, or you meet them abroad somewhere, or they live at a distance from you. It could also be significant, or they just recently moved to the area that you live at. So somehow long distance and travel is involved. Yeah, there's something with distance here. And the other thing is, this person seems to be very high minded. So they have a lot of wisdom. They're very philosophical. Um, they seek knowledge, so they always seek higher knowledge and seek the truth. So this person's a truth seeker and really always trying to figure out what feels right and true for them, despite society, their friends, their family, their childhood upbringing, whatever the world tells them. Like this person always constantly like seeks their own truth. Like they're really into healing, and they have healed a lot of their own wounds. That's coming out really strong here. So that's why I said this is going to be a healthy relationship, I feel, because this person is coming at you really mature, really emotionally mature and ready, like ready to be in a relationship. um but this person's not like a simple-minded person. They're very complex. um their mind is very just deep and intellectual and almost mysterious as well. And it's just, there's so much to unravel in their mind. So they could have a lot of air in their chart as well, like Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But just even just that Sagittarius energy, it's just like I said, just constantly trying to learn, seek the truth, seek more knowledge, gain higher wisdom, gain more information. They love to learn and study. They love to travel and expand their mind, expand their life. They're very adventurous, spontaneous, just all about the very fiery, right? That fire energy coming through. And growth. The last person's into growth, like growing as a person. And they're not simple. They're unique. They're very unique, and they embrace their authenticity. This person definitely embodies heavy masculine energy. This is Aries, so again, more fire. Yeah, this person is no joke. This person has a lot of deep, heavy, mysterious, um, kind of puzzling, hard to figure out energy. Maybe this person tends to be a little bit guarded and not completely show, like, on a surface level, like what how they feel or what's going on. They could be a little bit more stoic with the Emperor and the Scorpio energy. But yeah, this person is coming at you from this new energy of like just they have elevated. Okay, so they have definitely went through some sort of a big transformation here with the death card. Maybe the experience of death in the family or in someone that they knew that caused this healing and transformation, something that was just like really hard for them. But there's definitely like this person went deep, within the darkness of themselves and really try to figure out who they are, and um, just all of the things that is required for healing and processing our deeper pains and traumas and wounds and things like that. So this person is not afraid of addressing their shadow. I think that this person's done a lot of shadow work or is into that kind of stuff. This person also seems a little bit more kinky and like into things that are more taboo. Maybe they have like a freaky side to them in the bedroom, just very sexual, passionate, and just maybe it doesn't even have to be sexual or in the bedroom. This person just really lives life according to their own rhythm, like according to their own truth. They really don't follow tradition or rules or anything like that. They kind of maybe they're a little weird or different or something like that. But then we also have a lot of structure. So this person is very structured and very controlled, like on the outside. Like they put up a front, like I'm controlled, I got my shit together. Like they seem very grounded and stable and like reliable and trustworthy and a dependable person, and this is a really good partner. So I think that this person is just genuinely and naturally a good partner, or will be ready to be a good partner to you. I see like something that's longer term with the Emperor. This is husband energy. They don't have to be a guy, but this is just somebody who's a provider, a protector, somebody who, is very supportive, emotionally mature, very successful as well. So they could be like in a leadership position, authority figure, a boss, a manager, or have their own business as well. But definitely they seem to be very stable and solid, whatever it is that they do. So yeah, they're very affectionate and sensual and touchy feely. Um, they provoke, so like provocative could be sexually, like they could dress provocatively, like to get attention, like, ooh, like they're wearing, I don't know, mismatched clothes, or maybe they do show a lot of skin, or they just present themselves in a way that's not like normal, like it kind of stands out a little bit, so it provokes a reaction, or comments from people, even maybe criticism. But I don't think this person cares. Like this person just wants to be who they are. There's a lot of Aquarius energy coming through as well. But they do have some anxiety that they deal with, and perhaps that is also why they're on this healing journey, because I do see that they are on this healing, transformational, personal growth journey. And perhaps it's because they do deal with a lot of worry, unnecessary worry and anxiety and like fears and things like that. Even if they're not a leader by profession, I just feel like in their community or their friends, like they all look up to this person, or maybe this person just in their personal life, like is really good at something, or maybe this person works out and they go to the gym and they're really fit, and then everybody else is like looking up to this person, like, oh my God, like how do you do what you do? And like they're a leader in that kind of way. So they could be from, yeah, that's Sagittarius energy. Definitely. They could be from a different background or ethnicity than you, or than like you're used to dating. It could be African American or Hispanic, or just from a different part of the world. Maybe they don't live there right now. They live where you live, but they are from there or something. And we also have younger. So this is just showing me that there's a significant age difference between you guys. This person could be much older than you or much younger than you. And that's also a little bit taboo. And that's something that this person does embrace. Like maybe they're the type of person that, if like it's a guy, it's a type of person that really is into older women. Or if it's a woman, then they're really into younger guys, or a woman into older guys, or vice versa, whatever. And I'm not saying like inappropriately, but there's like a more, I would say 5 years or more could be like a thing. We also have nice teeth. So this person has nice teeth. Yes. So this is who they are. We'll probably get messages as we go through the reading, but let's move on to the next question, which is why. So why is this person in your life? What is like the significance basically of this relationship? I wonder if this is somebody from your past that you already know, and you like had a relationship with them. This won't be for all of you, and don't take this message if it's not resonating with you. But I am getting like a slight sense that this could be somebody that, with a death card, like somebody that you had a relationship with that came to an end. Because we have karmic partner at the bottom, and karmic partner isn't like, don't take that as like such a negative thing, like, oh my God, it's karmic partner, they're just here to hurt me and teach me lessons, and then hurt and abuse me, and then I call my way healed. Karmic partner is just like lessons being learned, like a partner that teaches you a lot of soul lessons. But we also have like this strong divine connection here with temperance. So it could be that this person did, like, you guys did have some sort of connection, and maybe the love was unrequited, right? Maybe there wasn't enough attraction at the time that you guys were together to keep this going. And you guys had to go like break, like there was some sort of a breakup, and there had to be healing in this. It was just complicated, and there had to be a lot of healing involved in this connection, a lot of waiting. But despite that, there was a lot of love, and we have financial issues. So maybe like work was a factor in like you guys not being able to be together, or something like that. And now a lot of time has passed, and the attraction is still there. And the love is still in the air because there's an unbreakable soul bond, and yes is staying like, yes, this is going to work out. This seems like a very healthy dynamic though. Not super toxic or anything like that, where I mean, I don't know, but I just feel like this person isn't toxic. This is a person who's genuinely into their growth, and maybe it wasn't that you guys had a breakup or that you guys were separated. It could just be that um I don't know. Take that how it resonates. Okay, take that how it resonates. Like, it could just be that you knew this person and this person wasn't ready, and then you guys kind of like went on your own way, and then now you guys were reuniting or something. It could have obviously been an ex, like where you had a relationship with this person, or it could be um somebody that you're maybe even talking to that is not you're not in a relationship with yet, but you'd like to be, but there's just a lot of waiting and patience that's required until you guys can get into a relationship. But you guys are like kind of together and talking, but like not, um because like it's not ready yet. And you just feel like there's not like it's not mutual, the feelings. But I think like that's what I'm saying, is like that's what's going to change within this dynamic here, is like you guys are going to take this talking stage to a relationship stage, or if this is a past person, then like that. And this can also be a new person, so that was just like a side note, because we do have some energies of that coming through. But if this is a new person, then I feel like the reason that they're in your life is to teach you that um, there's definitely a lesson here about love, and maybe like not feeling lovable, or not feeling like you're getting you maybe like in the past you have received love from people where it was not reciprocated, and you were the only one giving, and you weren't getting back like what you felt you deserved. And this relationship, there's going to be so much attraction here between you guys, and like I said, with temperance, there's emotional maturity here, there's balance here in the give and take of love, it's mutual. So I feel like this person's going to show you what it actually feels like to have that mutual attraction and that love, right? Love is in the air. Yes, it's like it's an unbreakable soul bond. It's mutual. It's you guys are on the same page, on the same wavelength. And this person is here to teach you that you are that you what you really they're here to show you what you deserve. That you have always deserved that kind of love. It's just the people that were in your life before um were not able to show you that because they weren't on that level. They haven't done the healing that they were supposed to do. And they just, it's not you, it's them. And this person, because they've gone through a lot of their own transformation, they are aware, they know how to be a good partner. This person is ready to be a good boyfriend or girlfriend, a good husband or wife, and they really are here to give love and to bring all of that healing energy and all of the lessons that they learn to into this relationship with you, and to really be a good partner for you, that solid partner for you. Okay, I feel like it's going to happen soon. Oh yeah, baby, it's coming. The Page of Wands. So this is fire energy. It's very quick moving energy. Fire moves very fast. So I feel like you're going to have this is about communication, somebody passionately communicating, and also just being very passionate about something, right? Just moving forward, following that fire, that spark in their heart and their soul, and just going for it and taking that risk. This is Sagittarius energy again. So I kind of think that this person's gonna come out of nowhere because we have the Judgment card. Again, this is like a card of divinity. Like it's the universe looking over this connection and this whole situation. So I feel like the universe has been here the whole time, sort of guiding this. And this is like the universe stepping in and being like, okay, now's the time. Now we're ready. Let me orchestrate this. So this is about divine timing, but I just saw 2222. Oh my God, so many. I saw 11, 11, 22, 22. This is a divine relationship, okay? So I think it's going to come together and be orchestrated very beautifully, and then kind of come out of nowhere and hit you. Um, yeah, it's going to definitely wake you out of your sleep if you've been sleeping. I don't know what you've been doing, but it's gonna shake your world up a little bit and just be like, whoa, okay. So as far as timeline, I mean, I feel like it's going to happen very soon, very quickly. So if like you already know this person, maybe March is when you met them, or March was a significant month for you guys, and then September is when it's going to like elevate to and be taken to that next level, or you guys are going to reconcile, or I kind of feel with this because it is happening so soon. It's whatever's closer to this is a timeless reading. So whenever you are watching this, whatever month is closer to you right now is kind of the month where things are going to evolve and get taken to the next level. And then the following month, whatever comes later, is going to be where it's like more maybe like solidified, or that's when it to goes to like that next level as well. So like step one is going to be the soonest month, and then step two of the relationship is going to be the second month, if that makes sense. So that's kind of like your timeline right there. But this is all happening, and there's not a lot more stagnancy. So if you have been waiting and like been in that energy of having to be patient, it's not going to be like that for much longer. Like this is the number 20, and this is the page, or that's not really a number, but the night doesn't really have a number, and this is the number 1. So I don't know, even in like the next 1 to 3 months, you could perhaps like meet this person or reconcile with this person. So that can be timeline. Oh, so what is this relationship going to be like? We have a lot of this energy though. Like I saw the 3 of Swords on underneath for the timing card. So I don't know if like there was a heartbreak here, like if this is a person that you know already, and if there was some sort of like a heartbreak in this relationship, and a lot of like sleepless nights, overthinking, feeling left out in the cold, abandonment, something like that, like a separation, disconnection, being ghosted, something like that could have been a thing. Or if it's not with this person, then maybe this is just something that you were experiencing on your own. Feeling maybe like even abandoned by the universe, or like, where is my person? Like maybe you are just looking for your divine counterpart, your soulmate, your life partner, and you've been feeling very alone and isolated and having anxiety about this, and it's been so like hidden and mysterious and like unknown, like you don't know what's going on. Yeah, there's a lot of heartbreak energy here. Maybe you've gotten your heart broken many times before by people, who just were not treating you well, not treating you like the empress that you are, or if you're the emperor, whatever. But the empress is really, it doesn't matter guy or girl, it's just this divine feminine energy where she is everything. She's she is everything in form. So like all the beauty, all the radiance, wonder, joy, happiness, fulfillment, perfection that you can imagine, she is manifested in physical form. So that could be your energy, like that's who you are. Like you deserve a high level love. You deserve someone who sees you as this empress. You deserve your emperor, or vice versa. But like you deserve that equal counterpart that is going to recognize your specialness, your uniqueness, your confidence, your radiance, your magnetism, your abundance, right? Just like how amazing you are and how special you are. And you have been feeling like by past partners perhaps that you're not like that. So this relationship with this one is about how it's going to be is there is this mutual give and take. You guys are seeing eye to eye. You're on the same wavelengths. You're both on the same page about how you feel about each other, what you want from each other. Even the little things that you guys like to do, like little romantic dates that you guys like to go on, it's like you guys are on the same page about that, and you want to share your love in that kind of way. There's a lot of affection, a lot of sexual chemistry with the Knight of Wands. So there's a lot of sexual attraction, a lot of pursuing each other, chasing each other, a lot of fire, right? Just like hot, heated, sexy sexual energy, a lot of there was an attraction here. Yeah, just a lot of attraction. And yes, with unrequited love, it's like, yeah, I feel like this is in your past there was not enough chemistry to keep things going, because either you were giving too much, or they were too into you and you weren't into them as much, or the sexual chemistry wasn't there 100%, or whatever, like the emotional connection wasn't there. Something was always missing, right? There's a missing. It was complex, like there's missing puzzle pieces here. And now this is the person that is genuinely going to fit that puzzle piece. Like they are that missing piece where there's just so much attraction and so much emotional connection as well. And there's also a lot of stability here. A lot more reciprocated energy with the Six of Pentacles. This is about an equal give and take. This is about abundance, a lot of success. So I think you guys are this is going to be a very successful relationship. you guys might work together. So like if you don't work together when you meet, like you guys might like start working together, start a business together, or serve your community in some way together. I do see that there's a work connection in some way, or service through service, but also that you guys are both investing the effort into this relationship to grow and to elevate and to take things constantly to the next level, to expand. It's like that Sagittarius energy, so just constant growth and expansion. And I feel with the Eight of Pentacles that there's a lot of self investment as well. Like you guys um, having the time and the space and the freedom to continue to invest in yourselves and your own skills, your gifts, your hobbies, your work, focus on yourselves while also sharing whatever it is that you learn with each other. So there's just a lot of balance here in this connection. And the Eight of Pentacles is also, I feel like this, you guys are going to be very focused on each other and the relationship and making sure that it is everyone's needs are met, making sure that everyone's needs are met, and that not one person is giving too much and the other one is just taking. There's so much energy of like equal mutual reciprocation, because I think one of the things in your past is that it was not like that. It was unrequited. And why this person is in your life is to show you that no, like that's not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be an equal give and take. Let me exemplify to you what you actually deserve. And that's what this person's going to do. And look at, we have counterparts. This to be a twin flame, a soulmate, just definitely like a divine soulmate that is here to stay. Like this is your person. That's your next relationship, the Emperor and the Empress. That's like the ultimate. So yeah, that is your next relationship. That's exciting. I mean, I don't have anything really negative or bad to say about this reading. So yeah, I hope that this was insightful and that you enjoyed it. If you did, I'd love it if you liked, commented, and subscribed to my channel. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Sophie chose this pink quartz. Then this is going to be a reading all about your next relationship, and we are going to get into the who, the why, the when, and the what. So yes, who is this person? Why are they in your life? Why is this relationship here? When this is going to happen, and what this relationship is going to be like, or what it's about. So I wanted to pull one tarot card just to give me kind of like an overall vibe of this person or your relationship or whatever, but like freaking them out. So I'm sure there's going to be a story here. So let's just see. So we have, the Five of Swords, the Fool, and the Empress. Okay, so I don't want to like jump to conclusions here and start saying things. I mean, I know what this energy is, but I just don't know like how it plays into your next relationship. But like, just real quick, this is like, this is a lose-lose situation. Like being in a situation where there is a fight, there's conflict, there's arguments, and someone is walking away and taking a leap of faith into the unknown and trusting that they're going to be fine because they know their worth and they know that they are the Empress. Like they know that they are beauty incarnate and they are everything that is wonderful and magical and beautiful. And this energy just like knows their worth and their value and what they deserve. And so this person is walking away from this conflict, taking a leap of faith. So I don't know how that plays into it. Let's see. So so we're going to start with who. Who is pile one going to be in a relationship with next? Who is going to be their next partner? What can you tell me about who this person is? Okay, so we have North Node Destiny and we have 8th House Intimacy. Okay, so the person that you are going to be in a relationship with seems like destiny, seems like this is part of your destined path. So I just saw 222, man. I was seeing synchronicities and pile one all over the place. But yeah, I just saw 222. So that's a really nice sign. But yeah, so I just feel like the person that you're going to be in a relationship with next is somebody that's aligned with your destiny and is sort of like meant to be in your life. It's like part of your future, because the North Node is where you're going. It's your destiny. It's like what's fated. It's where you're meant to be, and that's where this person is. We also have eighth house of intimacy, so this person seems like that's Scorpio energy. So this person could be a Scorpio, but just very intimate, very sensual, sexual, affectionate, um, just really comfortable with their sexuality. So let's see some more tarot cards. So, what can you tell me about who pile two is going to be in a relationship with next? So, who is this person? Can you tell me more about this person's personality? We have the Two of Wands, the Hierophant. We'll just put that here because this is who they are. What is this person? What else can you tell me about them? Three cards fell out. With I kind of just want a few more. Who is this person? We have the Tower. Okay. Um, let's get one more. We have the Nine of Wands at the bottom, I saw. Just like the Wounded Warrior. The Death card. Okay, whatever. I wanted one more card, but the yours keeps giving me two. So we'll just go ahead. This person seems like they're going through some stuff, or they've gone through some stuff. I don't know. It doesn't seem like this person has had an easy life. So maybe this is their energy coming through here. There's like a death, there's an ending, but I don't know. I just feel like this person that you are going to be in a relationship with next maybe was in some sort of a toxic, bad relationship. Um, that was really like bad. Like they just were not happy there. There was a lot of conflict and arguing and fighting, and they weren't fulfilled. And there was like a huge ending, like a breakup, a tower moment. And it doesn't, and I guess it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be with like a system. Um, it could be like realizing that they're slaves to the system or to their job or to these authority figures that are trying to just like bitch them around and make them their bitch basically, and they're just a slave to the 9 to 5 or something like that, to tradition. And so this person is like, well, what is my destiny? What is my purpose? Like, where am I going? um what am I meant to do in this life? What is more out there for me? Is there something more out there for me, like a calling almost? Because where I'm at right now is not making me happy. What is my destiny? Where am I? What's my life purpose? So I feel like maybe this person like went to a situation where they're looking for to figure out their life purpose. So they're really going down into the eighth house, into um their own fears, even like just their own deeper issues that are coming up there, maybe being triggered through these situations. um and yeah, so I feel like they had like a fight or some major ending to a big commitment that they like a situation that they were really committed to with the Hierophant. It could be a job, a career, a relationship, even a belief system that just completely fell apart. I mean, look at this. And they walked away from it. They walked away from this, looking for their own happiness, searching for their own happiness and fulfillment, even though it's going to be scary as shit. They're like, I'm going to go do it because this is my destiny. And this is where they take a leap of faith with the Fool, right? They took a leap of faith into the unknown, like trusting the universe, like I'm and trusting their intuition, trusting that this is going to lead me to where I'm supposed to go. So this is the person you're gonna be in a relationship with next. Is they're following their heart and their soul, either towards their own divine feminine, like if you're the divine feminine and you're looking for a masculine, um, then they're looking for their ideal mate, their ideal partner, right? The Empress is the ideal perfect partner. That's kind of like the name that she's like, that's her energy. It's whatever you imagine to be like the perfect partner. That's what the Empress is. So either they are striving to become that perfect partner, or they are looking for their perfect partner. Um, yeah, so that's kind of the path that they're on. and they're dreaming big. This person's dreaming big, and there is some fears that this person is addressing and living through. There's a big major decision that this person has to make, and I think they're afraid. Like, they're afraid to make this decision because it's going to shatter all of their belief system and their whole worldview, their paradigm, just how they even exist in society, how they're looked at by other people in society, what other people are going to think of them, right? A lot of conflict and jealousy and envy and just criticism and blame and hate, just a lot of hate. And so this person is it's a risk to walk away from this thing that is going to completely shatter their world. Because this has been the traditional way of doing things with the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy, just a very traditional, routine, conventional way of going about things, but it's like falling apart. It's like, I can't sustain that anymore. I can't sustain that type of way of living, that lifestyle, that belief system, that relationship. It's all fake. It's all pretend. I don't believe in it. I'm walking away. So that's who you're going to be in a relationship with next. They're going through some stuff. And yeah, they are definitely they're going through a huge transformation, this person. So let's just get more personality traits. So who is this person? Like, what are they like? Tell me more about their personality. Pile 2. Person they're going to be in a relationship with next. Who is this person? What are they like? Okay, so we have self-aware and conscious. We have outgoing. This person. We have loving, patient, quiet, eloquent. Okay, so this person is a good communicator. They know how to express themselves and articulate their feelings, their thoughts, their opinions. They're well-rounded. They're outspoken. But they also have this quietness to them, this more introverted quality. So they are outgoing and they like to have fun and take a risk and all of that. But they also are very introspective and like a deeper thinker, I feel. And whenever it is that they do express themselves, they're very thought through, and it's very it just kind of they're very good with their words. This person's also, self-aware, they're patient. So yeah, I don't know, this person seems like they are taking their life and themselves to the next level, because there was some sort of a tower moment in their life where the universe kind of shook everything up and sort of cleared out the toxic energy that no longer um what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my God, I'm not being eloquent today. That's not me. Um, all the toxic energy that has been just kind of in their life, affecting their life, and just not needing to be there anymore. I feel like the universe is sort of like clearing that up for them, and so they can really move toward their true destiny. This person's trying to find where they're meant to go, and a part of that process is finding their perfect ideal partner and some sort of like marriage and commitment. They could have also gone through like a divorce or something. So how does this person look? The person in that pile 2 is going to be in a relationship with next. How do they look? Okay. We have full lips at the bottom. We have afro textured hair. We have same age, older, curly or wavy hair, wild hairs, a lot of bob hair, younger and older. All right, so cute, pretty face wants to show itself. Okay, so this person has a cute or pretty face. They're more muscular and built. They have like wild, crazy hair. So that's like curly, wavy, thicker, wild. It could be like color too. Something with their hair is different and it stands out. So pay attention to that. And we literally have all the ages that came out. Same age, older, and younger. So I don't know what that's trying to say with that. Maybe just because there's multiple groups you're watching, and for some of you it's going to be they're the same age, for some it's going to be older, some it's going to be younger. Um, so I just think that maybe staying open to the age, because this is like covering all age ranges. So I feel like it's just saying that you need to stay open to whatever age this person is, because they might be like significantly older than you than what you're used to, or younger than you. Or if you're not used to dating people that are the same age as yours, like then to also someone you should embrace. So like whatever you have a preference for, just be open to the other age groups as well, because this person might not be what you usually date or what you expect. Okay, so those are physical traits to help you identify them. Now let's jump into why are you going to be in a relationship with them? So let's pull from Romance Angels and just see what is the purpose of the relationship? For pile one, what is the purpose of this relationship? Or sorry, pile two, sorry. Pile two. We have forgiving and learning and be optimistic about your love life. What is the purpose of this relationship for pile two? And we have soulmate. Reconciliation. Okay, well, with reconciliation, it could be somebody that you knew in a past life, that you had a past life with soulmate as well. So this could be somebody that you have a past life connection with. Um, this could also be a person from your past and somebody that you had a fight with. Like that could be your situation right here, where somebody walked away. That was a major ending. There was a fight that you guys had where you guys were in a serious relationship together, committed or even married, and there's a big fight. There was some distance and stagnancy between you guys. You guys had that intimacy, but you guys are meant to be together. You guys are each other's soulmates, and this is something that forgiving and learning. What's the purpose of this relationship? It's maybe to forgive and learn, and to let go of that past, and to let go of the whatever the fight was about. It's to move on from it and to stay optimistic about this situation here. Because this person is your soulmate, you're the person that I guess like you're supposed to be in this serious relationship with, and there's just a lot of indecision on how to move forward, unfulfillment. There's like this big shakeup, and maybe it wasn't like a shakeup between you guys. Maybe it was like in your lives or something that happened that caused an ending to happen between you guys. Like maybe the fight wasn't you and this person, but it was like an outside factor. But in either case, I think that yeah, that's definitely coming through as like a past person that you're going to be. Oh my gosh, yeah, maybe this could be like, I don't know. I know this is like a next relationship reading, so this is for the most part assuming you're single, but maybe like you are currently in separation from this person, somebody that you were married to, or wedding is also just like in a serious relationship with like a heavy commitment. But I mean, we also have the Hierophant. Um, and you're reconciling with this person. So I'm sorry if you don't want to hear that. If that is not something you're interested in, then maybe this is in your pile. But that is what's coming through for your next relationship. So let's just see what else. Uh, from my True Love Oracle deck. So why is this person, why is Kyle going to be in a relationship with this person? What is the purpose of this? We have share your feelings. Yeah. Okay, well, obviously don't take this message if it's not resonating, or if you don't want to be back with a past person, or if this person has been really abusive or toxic to you. Like obviously that's not healthy probably for you. So tune into yourself and your own truth. But we do have the purpose of this relationship is that the stars are realigning for you guys. Supposed to be a second chance here. So I am getting that this is and the more we're doing this, the more I'm getting that this is an ex or somebody that you were involved with in the past or in a relationship where there's some sort of something with. Where it could be a past life though, like it could be from a past life, but this person is the one for you. That's what the universe is saying, that they're going to share their feelings. Like the purpose here, the purpose of this relationship is for you guys to both open up and express how you feel about each other, and to share also like how you hurt me, and how what my needs are in this relationship, and how what I'm not okay with and what I deserve, and all of those things, communicating about that, and learning and moving forward positively, and being optimistic about this, and really putting in the effort and the work, because the universe is sort of like aligning this for you guys, and there's going to be a second chance here. So let's see when this is going to happen. So when is this, I guess, reconciliation or this union for pile 2 with this person that they're going to be in a relationship with next, when this is going to happen? Can you give us a time frame? Okay, we have the Chariot and the Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh. And then we also have the Page of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the King of Wands. Can we have more fire energy? Wow. So this is definitely the card of reconciliation. It's a reunion, it's a celebration. So this is definitely confirming that there is going to be a reunion soon. And I think there's just a lot of maybe there's like a third party that's gonna somehow align you guys. Like if you guys have like a mutual younger friend or sibling or cousin or something like that. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be like just somebody more young or youthful energy or younger than you guys. That somehow is going to serve in you guys reconciling. You guys could have a child together. Like it could be because of a child. But this is just a lot of the same fire energy. So this could be like it stayed in the family. And then we also have the 3, and then the 3 people. So there's just a lot of 3. So it could be 3 months. It could definitely be 3 months that this would happen. 3 weeks to 3 months would be a timeline, I think, because it is quick moving energy with fire. And there's like, you guys are both pursuing each other here, but almost like being brought together by this younger energy. There could be travel involved here as well. 7, Cancer season, so it could be in July. It could be end of June, July. That you guys are brought together. You guys are traveling towards each other. You're gonna be taking a trip together, and that's the reconciliation. Maybe on a trip, you guys are gonna see each other again, or reunite, or yeah, because Temperance is reversed. So this is like no more waiting, no more patience, no more distance. Like now you guys are together. The Chariot is about traveling, new homes, moving forward, moving towards victory and success. So this is positive energy. It seems like a positive reunion, something that you're both passionate about. And it has to do with like friends too. It could be where you guys meet in a friend group, or there's a celebration happening where you guys are maybe celebrating like someone younger who's getting married, that's in your friend group or something like that. You guys have to travel for the wedding. I don't know. But yes, a lot of summer energy here, because this is Cancer, this is warm, fiery, and then the number 3. So it could be like within the next 3 weeks to 3 months, and summertime is significant here. This warmth, quick moving energy. Let's try to see if there's any other month that wants to be highlighted here. So when is pile? Okay, we have August. There you go. And then we have December at the bottom. So August could be a signet. Yeah, this is Leo energy, by the way. A lot of Leo, so it could be August. So yeah. June, July, August would be a time frame for whenever you're watching this. It's a timeless reading. So it could be that whenever you're watching this, even if it's after the summer, it could be like still within this close time frame. But if you are watching this close to the summer, then I think like summertime's definitely going to be something like where something big is going to happen. Okay. And finally, let's get some messages about what this relationship is going to be like. Okay, so your next relationship, what is it going to be like? Tell us what pile 2 is getting them to is looking forward to and getting themselves into with this situation. What is this relationship going to be like for pile 2? This person. Have the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. So there's definitely a new beginning here, a new beginning that's grounded, that feels a little bit more stable and secure, a lot of potential for growth, a lot of learning together, maybe like investing a lot of physical effort into rebuilding this connection. If like obviously that's a past person, there's just a lot of energy, attention put into like spending the physical time, quality time together. You guys are gonna be spending a lot of quality time together, maybe going to a class together, learning something new, maybe seeking counsel, maybe seeing like a therapist or something with the Queen of Swords, somebody that is more unbiased. We have the Two of Swords, like addressing some of those blocks that you guys have, some of the fears that are coming up, just the things that you guys aren't able to see. A lot of communication though, maybe communicating about things that in the past you guys weren't able to communicate about with the Two of Swords. Like areas in communication, the Two of Swords came out twice, so that's definitely coming up. It's just like being indecisive of like how to move forward or what you guys want, what you guys need. It's just this fearful energy where you're not in tune with your intuition. However, she's blindfolded and she's throwing that knife, and she's just trusting her intuition. So maybe like you guys are going to be relying more on your intuition, but also being very discerning. Especially the feminine in the situation is going to be a lot more maybe emotionally detached and direct and very clear with her wants and needs. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and I do feel like the effort is definitely going to be put into this connection. It's like there is this desire to grow and take this relationship further and to make this like the priority, and invest the physical time, like the quality time, the physical effort, the communication, like taking the time to talk and hear each other out, listen to each other, spend time together, go on adventures together, be curious about each other, learn about each other, and it is like a little bit slower moving, but it's like you're really building that strong foundation, because the Ace of Pentacles is like the beginning where you're kind of like there's this potential, right? There's this opportunity for something to grow and blossom and be abundant, and that could be like physical wealth, but it's also like health and also relationships, which is what we're talking about now. So I feel that there's this desire for that, and then also the effort, the follow through is there. The Page turns into the Knight. The Page is like, ooh, yes, I'm excited. What can we learn? How can we move forward? What can we do? What kind of time and like things that can we do together? What kind of dates can we go on? And then it's like the effort is invested, like, hey, let's go, let's do it. So it's like it's not quick moving, and that's good because it's like the foundation is being built really strong so that you guys don't, so that it doesn't, because the tower happens, like the tower falls apart when the foundation isn't strong. Like this thing is built on a cliff. Like, this thing can fall apart at any moment. It's like building a house on sand. So I think this time around, you guys are really trying to build on a solid ground and foundation so that if there is some sort of upheaval that happens in the connection, it won't just fall apart so easily, because you guys haven't invested the true time and effort into this. Like now you guys are doing it right. I think you have like a second chance with this person to do it right, to get it right. Because the first time around, there was a lot of projection, there was a lot of fear, there was a lot of unfulfillment, a lot of unknowns, indecision. I don't know how to move forward. I don't know what to do. I don't want to see your point of view. I'm right, you're wrong. A lot of ego, So I feel like it was like not started off on the right foot. And like since then, in the meantime, like there's been a lot of new shattering of these traditional belief systems of like, outdated belief systems of how to be in a relationship, based on like patterns and childhood patterns and other relationships that you guys were in that, maybe that's what you guys did is codependency, projection, just constant like abandonment issues, whatever that is, and it's like these are the things that are needing to be addressed in this eighth house, and just being like, okay, well, that is not healthy. That's not serving me. Let me go on my journey of self exploration and discovery and figure out how to be what it is that I want. And you guys have done that. I don't know if it was like you guys actually took the time apart in a space, so there was like a breakup, or you did this while you were still together. But I just feel like that's your next relationship is just like, the way with this person and situation, it's just like getting to that. It's like a new relationship. That's what it feels like. I think that's why it's showing up as a relationship reading, is because it's a second chance at love and at stability and security in this connection and at commitment. There's a lot of commitment coming through and a lot of investing into this and starting over. It's almost like starting over, and let's do it right. Let's get it right this time. Now, if this is not a person from your past, if you're still here listening and you're hopeful that this is not someone from your past, then this could be just somebody that has dealt with a lot of this in their past relationships, and they are coming forward to you with this new energy of like, I want to leave the past mistakes in the past. What I've learned from all those relationships, I've gotten my heart broken, and I don't want to take that into this new relationship with my ideal partner. So I'm going to make sure that that doesn't happen. So I'm going to take it slow with my person. So with you, they would get into a relationship, but maybe not so quickly. Maybe it would take a while before they commit. And, maybe that would bring up some fears for you. But it's because they want to build it strong, because it's shattered their world before where they like made those mistakes. So now they get a second chance at love, and you get a second chance at love. So that could also be the case here. But there's just a lot of good communication between you guys, a lot of direct communication. And then we also have the world. So I'm kind of getting vibes of like, this is going to be a pretty significant relationship for you, a longer lasting relationship. I can't exactly see like if it's your forever person or what the deal is. I mean, we have the one, and we had soulmate them out. So take that how that resonates for you. But the world is kind of like the last stop. It's the you've reached your destination, completion, victory, success, celebration. It's like you've completed a cycle. So I almost feel like this person could be that person that you are completing that cycle with, and this is like you guys just continue to grow and evolve together. But I definitely see at the very least that this is going to be a more serious relationship, a longer term relationship. And it seems, despite this past energy, it seems pretty healthy for like how it's going to move forward because of the intention to invest into this and to do it right, and there's like this fulfillment energy here, something that you guys have been looking for. So because of that, I think it has potential to really be it for you, if you guys are both willing to invest the effort. Yeah, so that is what I have for you, pile two. I really hope that that was helpful for you. If it was, I'd love it if you liked, commented, and subscribed to my channel. And I'll see you in my next reading. Bye. Hi, pile three. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose this orange or a quartz point, this is going to be a reading all about your next relationship. Basically, who this person is, why you are going to be in a relationship with them, when this is going to happen, and what the relationship is going to be like. So we have our first tarot card that's going to kind of give me an overall message, or like maybe this is about your person or the relationship. And then we'll pull the other cards. So your first card is the Magician. So this is Gemini and Virgo energy. This is Mercury energy. So that could be those signs. But okay, so either the person that you're going to be in a relationship with next is somebody that you have been heavily manifesting. So somebody that you've been desiring and really wanting and putting in all of using all of your powers to make this happen. It could be a specific person, or it could be just the energy of an ideal mate, right? Like an ideal partner. Like, this is who I would like to be in a relationship with next. And so whatever you've been manifesting, or that this person's manifesting you, so vice versa, right? Or somehow, yeah, like either you guys are like actually manifesting each other, or this person's just a really good manifester. They create their own reality. Like they get what they want really easily. They're really witty, they're really good with their words. And they just really know how to utilize all of the resources that they have to make the things that they want happen. So this could just be a person that's very ambitious, very determined to get what they want, and they know how to um use what they have to make that happen. And I almost want to say, like, well, like they manipulate things to create it, right? So this could be on all, like, there's a spectrum, right? So it could be on the lower end where this person manipulates things and people to get what they want, or they just manipulate energy to get what they want, right, at the higher end. So let's just pull more cards on who this person is. I'm not really getting that this person's like a bad person though. Like, that's not what we're doing here. Um, uh, so who is Pile Priya going to be in a relationship with next? Can you tell me more about this person? I am getting that this person is a very empowered person, and they know that, like, oh yeah, Aries, the radical, yes, for sure. This person's just a very empowered person and knows that if they're not happy in a situation, that they can get the F out, whenever it is that they want, because they are the creator of their reality. Like, they're not victims, they're not like slaves. They don't operate in that kind of way where they're like, oh, well, I guess I have to do this because, this is what my job told me, or my boss told me, or this is just how life is. I have no choice. Like, this person's really empowered and like, no, I can change whatever I want by just changing my mindset, right? Like, this person's mind is very powerful. So a lot of the things that they manifest is strictly through their thoughts, their visions, their mindset, and like what they believe. And so they those have person that takes action on situations that they're not happy in, and they go for what they want. Especially with this Aries energy, this is like the self-starter, initiator, very motivated, very fiery, radicalist, just kind of doing things their own way. It's built one energy, so the Magician is one, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, so this is about self. So this person could be very self confident and maybe sometimes come off a little bit cocky or arrogant, but they definitely believe in themselves. Like, they have this innate um, energy, power, confidence, self assuredness that they can have whatever it is that they want. They can go after whatever it is they're very determined. And yeah, just like they're creators. Like, they make shit happen. They get things done. Let's pull some more cards. So what else can you tell me about Pile Free and who they're going to be in a relationship with next? Who is this person? This person is also very fiery and like outspoken and assertive, and they definitely have like a large personality. So anything that like Aries that you know about Aries, that's kind of like this energy that they embody. They could tend to have like a short temper sometimes, and be kind of more competitive and even impulsive and just like kind of not thinking through things sometimes. More of a childlike energy too, because Gemini, which this is also Gemini and Aries, is just a very youthful, playful, childlike, fun energy. So that's kind of like what this person's personality is like, very adventurous, spontaneous, goes with the flow. We also have the Star, so this is Aquarius energy, and then we have the Three of Swords. So just get one more card. Who is this person that Pile Prick is going to be in relationship? We have the Emperor at the bottom. She's been coming out. We have the Hermit. A lot of cards. Okay. I think that this person, like something that's coming up about them or like their life, is that they've gone through a phase of like isolation or deep reflection, being maybe like away from people, at a distance from people, maybe because of a heartbreak with the Three of Swords. Like maybe they were, I don't know, in a relationship and they got their heart broken, so they went on a journey of like self. Like this, yeah, there's a lot of energy about self, right? That's what I was saying. So um maybe they went on a journey of discovering who they are and what they want and like tapping into their own powers and then coming out and more me being independent. This person is a loner, kind of. This person's a loner and they're very independent and self-empowered and like self-reliant, self-sufficient, all of these. Look, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands coming out, you know. That is just a very authentic and independent energy, right? Independent, and the Hermit too. So this person likes to be alone. So this person really enjoys their alone time. They really are okay being single. They're happy being single. They I don't see necessarily that it's like because they're afraid of getting heartbroken or anything. I think that they've definitely dealt with a lot of pain in the past in relationships where they have gotten their heart broken. And I think they really tapped into their own power of like, okay, well, I've always made it about others. I've always, you know, gave, and um, just kind of like try to please everybody just to make them happy. And I got betrayed, you know, I got played. And so now the journey is about me. The journey is about me fulfilling my own needs and making sure that I'm happy and that I'm giving to myself and that you know it's I think it is like a little bit more selfish energy, but not in like a negative way where like I don't give a fuck about you because you guys hurt me, so now it's just me and you know screw yourselves. Like I think it's more about the journey of like connecting with that their own power themselves and knowing that they have that could no there's no one else that they could rely on but themselves, and this is what's making them be a lot more like strong and confident, you know, and but still about others because we have a star card which is Aquarius energy. So this is definitely about the it's a humanitarian. So I think that the person you're being in a relationship with next is it, they really do care about humanity and the world and the bigger scheme of things, but they do definitely like enjoy their alone time and enjoy being alone, you know. There's just they're just content. Like I just feel like they're content being alone and they're a go-getter and they've done a lot of healing work, a lot of self-reflection. They're very stable in their career or their job, very abundant. They have a lot of money. They could be self-employed, have their own business, and they're just established. Like they create what they want. Okay, so let's get some more personality traits. They're also a very effective communicator. Which are going to be those. We have weird and unique, playful and youthful. Yeah, weird and unique is more like Aquarius energy. They're just like kind of own who they are. They are more playful and youthful and like to have fun. Yeah. We have reserved private, so they have like that side to them, which is like that more Virgo energy, charismatic. Anything else? Child free. We have successful. Yeah, this person's definitely successful, at least materially. They seem very successful, open minded. This person is a really strong mind. They really do use their mind to get what they want. They have, um, yeah, and I'm getting strong Gemini energy from that. And also Aquarius could even be Libra, but like Mercury, it's the planet that rules the mind and communication and just mental activity. And the magician manifests what he wants. So I just feel like this person could literally think about something that they want, or just say, like, hey, I really want this, like have a conversation with the universe and say, like, hey, I really want this. And like this person will get it. They just have a really powerful mind and manifestation powers. We have talkative, communicative, yes, definitely that Gemini energy, inspirational, motivational. So this person is very good at talking, at inspiring other people. Very, maybe they're a motivational speaker or something, or yeah, like they do are like in front of a crowd. They do like their alone time though. Like they like to have their solitude and just go within and all of that. Um, Maybe they battle between their heart and their head a lot, where like their heart's taking them one direction and their mind is taking them another, because their mind is very strong, but they also have a strong heart about like what it is that they want. But a lot of times maybe it conflicts with what their mind is telling them. So this like a battle that they have. Um, but yeah, this person just seems like a very smart, intelligent, funny, witty, a person who's a very good communicator, who's very influential, has a big impact on other people. Maybe a lot of people do come to this person for advice, or just like look up to this person. Maybe they're like an influencer or something like that. It could be online. It could be a star online, like a public figure, something like that. And now let's just get some personality or physical traits. How do they look? So the person that's pile 3 is going to be in a relationship with Nas. Having Yeah, the Queen of Wands is again a very attractive person. So I feel like also physically this person is very attractive. Whether it's like they're actually physically, handsome or beautiful, it's more their energy. Like their energy is very attractive. Yeah, they are like charismatic and personable and very friendly, and they're alluring. Like people are really drawn to this person. With both of these energies, it's like kind of like I can't have that person. Like people tend to put this person on a pedestal. The star, right, is like this high level person that is unattainable, and like I can't reach this person, and they just seem so happy and so content with themselves, and almost seems out of reach. But this is the person you're going to be in a relationship with next. We have green eyes, foreign, natural, and longer hair. So this person could have longer hair. They could have green eyes. They could be natural, which to me just indicating that this person's more like they like more natural colors, natural lifestyle. Even just like with how they live their lives, they're more natural. Their clothing is natural. It's more earthy tones maybe, or just seems comfortable on the body, the materials that they wear. Maybe they don't wear makeup. They don't dye their hair perhaps, or they just don't make a really natural look. Like they're not fake. They don't look fake or done up or like extra. It's just a very natural, kind of down to earth look. Whatever that looks like. And then we also have foreign. So this person could be foreign, like from a different country, different background, different ethnicity, or something like that. And then we also have dark hair at the bottom and hazel eyes, average height. Okay, so that is how your person looks. And now let's see when you are going to be. Oh, we skipped over that. Okay, or no, we didn't. All right. Let's see why you are going to be in this relationship. With this person. So why is pile 3 in this relationship with this person? What is the purpose of this relationship? We have playfulness, more playfulness. To recap your romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So I think that you're meant to have a lot of fun in this relationship, a lot of good times, laughs, adventures. allowing yourself to be your childlike self. So maybe you tend to be a little bit more serious, because this person's definitely more youthful. So maybe you tend to be more serious or take life seriously or just worry a lot. And um, maybe you forgot to have like how to have fun. And this person's going to come into your life and really show you like kind of like what life is about. You guys going to be able to enjoy things together, have really fun conversations. I think intellectually you guys are really going to connect. And just like your experiences, that you're going to feel more free to be yourself, to embrace who you are, your more stilly side, your more playful side. We also have keep an open mind and honeymoon. So I definitely think that the honeymoon phase of this relationship is going to have a lot of that playfulness energy, or you guys are having a lot of fun and opening up to each other, keeping an open mind. Yeah. I think you guys are going to be very open to each other, and you're gonna have it. Maybe it's gonna challenge you. Actually, maybe this relationship is gonna challenge you to keep an open mind because this person may be so different from you, or maybe some qualities that they have are not something that you were necessarily prepared for or expecting or desiring even or just even familiar with, right? So you're like, okay, well, what's this? Now I have to like um accept it. So it's just like there's something here about like your mind and also opening your mind. So this person could, because this person is a very strong mind, they're very intellectual, they think higher thoughts, like they think like in the bigger scheme of things, bigger picture stuff. And also very detail oriented too, very analytical. But I just feel like this person has a beautiful mind. Like honestly, they have a really complicated, the complex mind. Like it's not simple. This person not simple minded. So I think they're gonna definitely stimulate you mentally at least and allow you to open your mind even more. Based on the things that they have learned, the way they see things, the way their mind functions, you're going to be so intrigued by this and like, whoa, like teach me more, tell me more. I just think because you have a lot of fun together, to be honest with you, give your relationship a chance. I think that you guys are being asked to give this a chance and to see where it can go. Um, you guys might take some trips together, when you get into a relationship. So why is Pyle free in a relationship with this person? What is the reason for it? We have avoiding the truth. Ooh. Tell me more. We have more time is needed and time to let go. Passion ignited. Okay, so this person is going to come into your life and really spark something within you or you within them. There's a lot of passion between you guys, a lot of excitement. Um, it's a lot of fun energy, and it's a high energy. But somebody is avoiding a truth here. So not being honest with themselves. And it's really, I think it's creating a little bit of distance between you guys where there's like, maybe maybe somebody's not being honest with themselves 100%, like avoiding the truth. And because of that, there's like more time needed in this relationship for it to get to that level that you wanted to get to. Like maybe you guys stay in the honeymoon phase for like longer than normal, meaning that you guys stay in the non-committed phase a little bit longer, just like playing around, playfulness, right? Like maybe you guys are just like not committing for a while. And there's a lot of work that needs to be put into this partnership. Let's work on your partnership. Um, yeah, I just feel like it's going to be a slower moving situation where somebody is avoiding the truth. So there's just more. Okay, let's just see what are they avoiding? What is the What is this avoiding the truth? What's being avoided here? What are they avoiding? We have the Eight of Pentacles, The Sun, Two of Pentacles, Death. There's some sort of indecision here. Somebody is indecisive and not sure, or avoiding emotions. Somebody's avoiding their emotions and maybe focusing on work instead, and just kind of yeah, staying busy. Somebody is staying busy in an attempt to, so that whatever this truth is that they're avoiding, they're using their work and career or whatever this distraction is to distract them from the truth, which the Sun seems to be the truth, right? It's clarity, it's ultimate happiness. And then the Death card is at the bottom, which is a transformation, a death and a rebirth, some sort of transformation that needs to be had. And it's with the Six of Cups is under that. So this seems to be like a past life connection or something like that, or some sort of childhood travel, transforming some sort of childhood thing that has come up, maybe a painful childhood memory that is the truth that you're avoiding, that like there needs to be healed and needs to be worked through, and there needs to be like that investment into the self. And like that's what this is too. Like it's like this self energy, right? So this person is all about investing into the self, but it's like I don't know. They're like indecisive about like doing it or committing to it, putting in the work, not sure. Time is needed here. Time is like a factor here. And then time to let go. So what are you letting go? I'm kind of thinking it's whatever this of truth that somebody is avoiding, that's what they're letting go of. Like it's time to let that go and just like heal. So like, what is time to let go? What are they letting go? Oh my gosh, yeah. Death and the Emperor. The Moon. Fears around being the Emperor, maybe like being the that husband, boyfriend, like committed, stable partner, because this is masculine energy. So it could be like fears, because you have the moon at the bottom. So it could be fears around that and not wanting to let go of the fear of becoming that. Or maybe it is just letting go of this relationship, right? Or there's some sort of a transformation. I don't know. I'm sure that will sort of play out when we get into the last part of the reading. But let's move on to timing. And I'm sure if there needs to be more messages on that, we'll get them, or things will come to me. So when is pile 3 going to be in a relationship with this person? Will give us a timeline. The 4 of Pentacles. The 3 of Swords again. Big World. 7 of Swords. Oh my god. Somebody is definitely avoiding a truth here. Like running away from the truth that's causing a heartbreak. Maybe it's something to do with codependency, attachment, clinginess, guardedness, not wanting to open up, staying guarded. It's heartbreaking. As somebody seems untouchable, like somebody seems like you can't get to them. Like one person's being vulnerable, the other one's not, and it's leading to a heartbreak. Someone's not admitting to themselves maybe how they feel or something like that. So he give me a timing on this. When is pile 3 going to be in a relationship with this person? We have June and October. September at the bottom. Yeah, so it could be Gemini season could be significant or Libra season. Um, or just like June and October and also September. So those are significant time frames here. Probably June to October. This like a 4 month window of like major things that can happen. So it's a timeless reading, but if you're watching this now, then anywhere from now until October is when this relationship will happen. But um, if you're watching this in December, then again, from whenever that is, June could be a significant time frame, June to October. So it could be really, really soon or right now. Right now it's happening or like it's about to happen. It's like a message is coming through. Um, yeah, I don't think this one's about timing. I think this was more about the messages of this relationship. So I don't know if like timing doesn't want to be like, I'll just try one more time. So can you give us when this is going to happen? Might have a time span. We do have the number 3 and 4, so I mean 3 to 4 months, which is the kind of the time frame. Page of Wands and this Two of Cups. This energy has been coming through every time for timing, so I don't know what's going on with that, but the 3 of Cups and the Page of Wands. So there is this like news coming in, information coming in. This is a union, a reunion, but a union, and it's also in divine timing. So the Wheel of Fortune. So I definitely do feel it's going to happen within the next, like from now, anywhere till the next 4 months. Something major is going to happen, and you're going to be in. This is going to be your next relationship, um, and you're being asked to just go with the flow. But let's just see. I'm so curious. So, what is this relationship about? Like, what is this relationship going to be like for Pile Frame with this person? What is this relationship going to be like? The Four of Pentacles again. You have a lot of repeating energies. Maybe there's some mirroring going on, like you guys are both kind of dealing with the same issues and having to like let go of that. We have the Ten of Wands, the Chariot, the Eight of Swords. Okay, so what is this relationship going to be like? I think it's going to bring up a lot of fears, a lot of unnecessary like self-sabotage and just self-doubt or just skepticism, maybe overthinking this connection a lot. The Eight of Swords is always created by the self, and it could be this person because this person seems to have a lot of that Gemini air energy, which is like it tends to really overthink everything. So it could be this person that is going to this, like your person that you're going to be in a relationship with, where they are overthinking a lot and living a lot of fear and not seeing clearly and letting their self-limiting beliefs get to them and their insecurities and just self-sabotage, and it's maybe making that maybe they're a bit um I don't know, this is like, this could be many things, but somebody is either clingy and like very codependent or um guarded, like they won't open up. Like they're just like they're holding all their cards to their close to their chest, maybe very greedy as well, or just like not wanting to share, not generous. I don't know. The Ten of Wands is like letting this go though. It's a heavy burden. It's a heavy burden to carry. Maybe this is the opposing energy that was kind of coming through earlier. It's like, I don't know, one person's very guarded, the other one lives in fear, or you guys are both embodying this energy. There's just a lot of that stuff coming up, and it's like heavy, it's burdensome, and that's why I'd say give your relationship a chance, because I think that you guys are going to want to work through this and you guys are going to want to put the effort into it. But it's just a lot of heaviness, and you want to move towards success and victory here. You guys might travel somewhere together. Um, there's a decision that needs to be made. Either do you go this way or do you go that way? So tell me more about what this relationship is going to be like. Can you tell me where it's going? We have the High Priestess. No, there's a lot of unknowns. They're not being shown. But you just have to trust your intuition. That's a big one. Is like, don't, like, whoever is living in fear or overthinking this, really just rely on your intuition and trust what to do. There's a lot of patience and waiting. More time is needed. Yeah, there's a lot of like slow moving patience, healing, a lot of healing. The Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. This could be loneliness issues, like being alone, wanting to be alone, or somebody feeling alone, not supported, abandonment issues coming up, rejection, feeling neglected. I don't know. That's all that energy. I'm sorry. We have the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is about a potential here, though. Like there is a potential for there's a lot of love. Like there's a lot of love between you guys, and a lot of potential for the love to grow into something beautiful and magical. But I just feel like there's a lot of things that are coming up within either each of you or each other, or like sorry, each of you or just one of you that need to be released. And yeah. Okay, so can you tell me where this relationship is going after the Eight of Cups? The Queen of Wands. Okay, so it is going towards someone's self-sovereignty and someone's like self-confidence and really believing in themselves. We have the Three of Pentacles, so the King of Pentacles wants to be here. So I feel like the masculine, the feminine energy, the masculine is very grounded, stable, is here, and the masculine really does want to put in the effort and commit. Like the masculine is here and wants to, make this work. And this is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy. Why the masculine is here to stay, and you can trust in this person and wants this. And the feminine energy is very attractive, very sexy, very beautiful, radiant, confident. And that's kind of, I think that's like the potential. I think that's like what you guys see in each other and what you really love about each other. And there's a lot of love, so there's a lot of stability and security, there's a lot of passion, excitement, and there's also a lot of emotion and all of that, and obviously good communication. So I think that all of this stuff is coming out because it needs to get worked through, but there is this like new beginning in love, and gaining in that confidence and being self-assured and very empowered and secure and confident, and knowing your worth or their worth, them knowing their worth, and the other one just really being committed and into this and wanting to really make it work, right? Like wanting to put in the effort to grow and expand and be a team player, be a friend, be a collaborator. So collaborating together to make this relationship be successful. There's a lot of soul searching here in this connection. There's a lot of introspection, a lot of spending time alone to like realize things for yourself, a lot of endings too, just painful endings. Some of them, it could be your own ego that you're ending, your own trauma, and brand new thoughts, new epiphanic thoughts, new ways of looking at things. How do I want to move forward? How do I want to, where do I want to go? How do I want to be? So it seems like a very empowering relationship. There's a lot of lessons to learn here. It's a very transformative relationship. I feel it's definitely not like a easy breezy whatever. And I think that there is though a lot of playfulness and happiness between you guys. So it's like it's not just so heavy with this like um I don't know, just this heavy energy that's coming up. It's not just that. It's like there's so much fun and laughter and joy between you guys because you are very compatible. And that's why I think you want to give your relationship a chance, is because there's so much passion and fun and love. But it's also hard because it's shit that you haven't dealt with. It's stuff that you haven't addressed that's coming up that needs to be like, yeah, it needs to be processed and healed, I guess. so that you guys can genuinely move towards your happiness with that sun card, right? So yeah, that's what this relationship is. It just, I guess it depends on like how much of the work that you each want to do within yourselves. But I feel like that's coming up a lot for like this relationship. But it's there's also a lot of that other energy where it's like very lighthearted, playful, happy, passionate, just fun, just like fun, good energy between you guys. So yeah, that's what I have for you, pile free. I hope that that was helpful and it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see my next video. Bye.